Likutei Halachos or Achaim Minchas Tefila Halacha Gimel. We're all Masif base. And that principle of everybody, the simple people, the Rishonim, that they get their highest film through the Tzaddik Emes, Mechaya himself, from the Derech Eretz, the Derech Eretz Yisrael, when he is a simple person, when he deals with his physical needs. So this is the Tefila. The main thing of Tefila is only matnas chinam. Essence of Tefila is free gift. As Chazal said, don't do your Tefila keva, rachamim v'tachanunim. Just beg for mercy. Tzaddikim, even though they have termas tovim, they're only asking matnas chinam. Because the main Tefila is matnas chinam. The main Tefila is Eretz Yisrael. As Chazal, they daven through their country, derech Artzon, derech Eretz. The main Tefila is matnas chinam, is derech Eretz. As it says in the Torah, this is the derech, this is the way, the path to Eretz Yisrael. Because the Tefila is called Chayei Shor, it's called temporary life. As Chazal says, Rabbi Chazer Rav Nuna de Kamach B'Tzloisa. Rabbi Chazer, Rabbi saw that Rav Nuna, davening for a long time. So you wonder, he's letting go of eternal life, and he's busy with temporary life. And he held, there's a certain time for Torah, a certain time for Tefillah. You can't, take more of the time of the Torah to daven. It's very difficult. Since Rove hold, the Tefillah is called, because Tefillah is because you want it now, for this life in this world. It's a temporary life. So since Rove holds that Tefillah is called Chayei Shor, what is the test of the Gemara that he held Zman Torah L'chut, Zman Tefillah L'chut? What kind of teretz it is? The teretz is no, that he thought that there's a separate time for Torah, separate time for Tefillah. Why? It's just learn Torah. How will he get time for Tefillah? Learning Torah, there's no time set aside for Torah. We are obliged to learn Torah day and night. This is our life, and that's the length of our days. So where will you get an allotment of time for Chayei Shor? But really, the Tefila is only a free gift. This is the principle of the road to Eretz Yisrael, because there is the Tefila. In the time of the Tefila, when you're davening, that then a person is adhered to this secret, mysterious Torah, which is intrinsic inside everything. That's the chesed chinam, that's the free charity and chesed and compassion, matnas chinam. That used to sustain the world before matan Torah. Also, in the time of Tefillah, one is adhered to in the Torah mamash, in the hidden Torah. And then the Kashas Rav, now the Kashas Rav of Rove is very understood, easily understood. You leave eternal life, and you're busy with temporary life, because a time of Torah is separate and the time of Tefillah is separate. Because in the time of Tefillah you get Chayes through the hidden Torah. So what it comes out is that when you are also adherent in the time of Tefila in the Torah, in the hidden Torah. In other words, there's a time which is that you're supposed to be dovak in Torah overtly, and time is supposed to be dovak in the Torah covertly, through the Tefila. And this is what the Rebbe is wrote in different places. Through Tefillah, one acquires the mysteries of the Torah. And that Tefillah, that's a free gift. This is how one is adhered to the hidden Torah. That's why the Tefillah is called the avodah in the heart. Anything which is the heart, we learned before. Anything which is in the heart is hidden. Nobody knows what's in the heart. Even the shadow, who knows what evil lurks in the heart of man, right? The shadow knows, right? No?
Yeah, I get you now.
Who knows what evil lurks in the heart of man? The shadow knows. All right. Sisra Torah. That's why the Tefillah is called the Avodah Shabalev. So Pchinas Haloma, that's hidden. Pchinas Torah Nelam is the hidden Torah. She Pchinas Machshava Shabalev, that's the thought in the heart. Ki Balev Nelam Kol Goren. In the heart, everything is concealed. Pchinas Ta'alumas Lev, the hiding of the heart. That's what Tefillah is, an unbelievably exalted inyan. You have to pray every single day. And you have to, pour a lot of Tefillah and supplications. There Tefillah, for it is through Tefillah, the Pchinas Matnas Chinam, which is a free gift. Pchinas HaTorah Ne'elemes, that's the hidden Torah. Pchinas Chesed Chinam, that's a free Chesed. She'ha Mekayim Ha'olam Kodem Matan Torah, that used to sustain the world before Matan Torah. Hadei Zeh Yecholim La'achlis Kol HaZmanim. For this you can rejuvenate all the time, in all the instances. She'odam Botam Divrei Torah Mechmat Echrech Tzachei HaParnos V'Chayotze. All the time that the person is bottom from the Torah. Because there is no other choice. One receives matnas chinam. That Tefillah, and it is through Tefillah of Pchinas Chayesho, which is what they call Chayesho, a temporary life like matnas chinam. It's a free gift, free lunch. With this, through this, you receive chayes from there, from that oitzer of matnas chinam, that treasure of matnas chinam. And you rejuvenate all the time that you've been bottled from Torah. This is as it says in the Smaim, the tzaddik, the fact by when he's not learning Torah overtly, he's dealing with worldly matters. He is in that time. He adheres to the hidden Torah there, and with this, he's mechaya all the simple people. That Tefillah is mamish this particular thing. This is an extraordinary. Let's just learn this. We'll talk a little bit more. Here, the Tefillah only tzaddikim marry. A person has to daven only in connection with tzaddik yado, as Rabbeinu said. The essence of Tefillah is Eretz Yisrael, matnas chinam. And what it says about Eretz Yisrael, but tzaddikim yushu eretz. Only those who are tzaddikim, they are the one who inherit Eretz. Eretz Yisrael, Zochen and tzaddikim. Who gets Eretz Yisrael? The tzaddikim. As it is said, "Ve'amech Yisrael kulam tzadikim," and your people Israel, they are all tzadikim. Olam Yishu Eretz. They will always inherit the land. I mean, they will inherit the land forever. Each and every one, according to his kedusha, in the way that he is in the covenant, in tznius, that's the thing that defines a tzaddik. The way that a person can connect himself and include himself in the true tzaddik hador, this is how he is zocher to Yerushas Eretz Yisrael. This is how a person merits the inheritance of Eretz Yisrael. Forever they will inherit the land. And commensurately, a person is zocher to Tefila. Tefila, because Tefila itself is B'chinas Eretz Yisrael. Tefila is Eretz Yisrael, as Rabbeinu says many, many times. In the place where you daven, it becomes the heir of Eretz Yisrael. The Tefila is matnas chinam. It's a free gift. That is through the Tefila. This is the thing that permeates the kedusha of Eretz Yisrael in this land. Any place when you have elef people come here, they can do that particular place will be a bechina of Eretz Yisrael. That place. So when everybody is in Uman, this is, don't leave Eretz Yisrael on Rosh Hashanah. Everybody in Eretz Yisrael in Uman. This is bechina Eretz Yisrael. And Shamayitim. That we found in his handwriting, that pasuk v'eschanan in Shmiyas Sabris. Laying everything there, in other words, to conquer Eretz Yisrael. This all has to do with the kedusha of Yisrael. B'chinas tzadikim Yishu Eretz Kanal. גם עיקר התפילות כלל בקדושת סבריס כמו מקום אחר. In a different term, it says the main tefillah has to do with קדושת סבריס. But it is a very, very important thing that one needs to learn out of this. Look. If it was only that we separate ourselves from Torah because we need parnasa, no. What can you do? Not everybody is capable of learning Torah. But we know ourselves. And we know that we spend a lot of time on many different things that don't have to do with our parnasa. Some of the things that we do are not necessarily the highest rated in Consumer Report that rates the Ratzon HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So what do you do with these things? When a person is oisek b'tefila, b'iskashnus to the tzadikim, connected to the tzadikim, you can mechaya those times as well. It brings chayas at those times as well. Especially, let's say, a person did something that he really needed not to do. Whatever it may be. Even if it's serious stuff. Serious stuff. Let me amend that. Very serious stuff. What happened? If a person takes that did it. And he comes to Kodesh Baruch Hu. He's mekash himself to the tzaddik. He comes to Kodesh Baruch Hu and he says, I did it. Not only that I did it, chances are I'm going to do it again. I'm trying to get away from doing it, but I keep on falling on the same thing again, again, and again. And the Yetzer goes like, forget about it. What are you kidding? By the fact that you're talking to HaKadosh Baruch Hu about what you did, these kashas of the tzaddikim, what happened at the time that I spent doing what I didn't and needed not to do. I mean, I took a piece of time and I burnt it. I worse than burnt it. I put it in the Sifrei Acha. What's going to be with that time? Well, I said, well, that time of day is going to come. I said, hey, what's with me? What is Chayes from? The Rebbe calls it dead days. All the days that are thrown away, these are dead days. What about that? When a person is osek b'tefila, and he brings these times in, and he talks about these times when he's connected to the tzaddik, that time that he wasted, and worse than wasted, gets chayas and rectification from the tzaddik through when the tzaddik is dealing with chayas shol fi inyonim. You know, when he's dealing with material matters. It's an unbelievable statement. It means that you can, when you're connected to the tzaddik, with the kohen of the tefillah, you can rectify absolutely everything. By bringing it to the Kodesh Baruch Hu. You take that thing, that time, and you put it into the tefillah, and it gets chas from there. Rabbi says is that to be oisek b'tshuva means as long as you're talking about it, and you complain to Kodesh Baruch Hu that I keep on falling into it, and keep on doing this again and again and again. It's you're oisek b'tshuva, then you have life. You give life to all that time. What can you do? You fell. You have Yetzer Hara. Because Baruch Hu doesn't want you to do any Averes B'chlal, you take the Yetzer Hara away from you. Finish. I mean, En Adam Oim Likutei Ela Im Ken Nichshel B'hem. A person does not, ascertain what Likutei Torah are and really internalize them unless he trips over them, right? So what about that time? What are you doing with that time? Well, the point is being that the faltering, the failing that you did with Likutei Torah enabled you to internalize Likutei Torah, so it was l'tzorech. It's oisek b'tshuva. It's not an avera. Mishamayim that helped you, so you'll be able to. I can't get there. Now I know. Tell me a secret. Okay. They don't come, doesn't really watch it anyhow. When I first started doing tshuva, when I first went into it, my wife is in America. She didn't want to come back. She's not interested. Yiddish guy. Yeah. She went to America with her parents and she says, it's not for me, I don't want it. And was very lonely. You know, it's like I didn't know what to do with myself. And I was this religious guy, no friends, lived in Tel Aviv. I didn't get married. It was reform, whatever it is. You call it married, whatever it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Officially married.
I was officially, yeah. By the way, you know who was the judge that married me in New York? Stinkin' Dinkins.
That's what.
He was the judge. He was the judge in Queens at the time, whatever it is. So he's the one that signed. I was murdered. Stinking Dickens.
So you remember it, or you looked at it?
I got looked at the certificate. You got a distinction. I was wearing a stinking Dickens. Be it as it may. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. So, I was alone. And I was just like what? I was for 5 minutes. I mean, like, so, not far away from my house, there was a bar. Friday night, I went there. I didn't smoke. I didn't this. I didn't buy anything, you know. Some friends gave me some, you know, gave a little drink. They bought a drink, so I drank whatever it is. And and I kept doing it. And one Friday night, you know, they gave me to drink whatever it is, and I got drunk. When I went out, I was so drunk, I went out, somebody gave me a pipe with some city herbs in it. So I smoked. And it hit me. I smoked on Shabbos. I smoked on Shabbos. I don't know what it was, hash, I don't know what it was. I smoked on Shabbos. And it hit me. That was the end of it. No more going out, no more, you know, spending time in these places. No. Finished. Shabbos, the weekdays, whatever, it's just, don't go there. I need to get a Zetz. You know, I need to get I was okay, you know, I'm just like, I'm not doing anything, you know, I'm not buying anything, I'm not smoking, I'm not doing anything, you know. Boom. Well, the Rebbe says in Torah Daled, it says that sometimes, you know, there's this tumor that comes and gets in a person's nose, you know. You know, sometimes a fly gets into your nose. Tumor gets in there and the person runs to the tzaddik.
Sometimes it pushes them more there.
Yeah. Wake up! Stop moving. So what about those times? When you connect to the tzaddik with the tefillah, you give chesed those times as well. Yesh, Rabbeinu says, Yesh inyan shenishaper chakol l'teva. There is an inyan that everything that looks bad right now flips over and becomes a great teva.